I started Crossbeams because there was a family with a young man who actually had multiple a disability that affected multiple things, and his mom was saying that she just wished there was a Bible study that he could go to. So now, typically, we have teens up through adults in the group, and all they have many different types of disabilities and abilities, and so it's really wonderful because everybody helps each other. It's a lot of wonderful fellowship in the group. Some people are able to speak, some people are not. They have all different kinds of gifts that they help each other with. So this is how a Crossbeams Bible study session goes. We have an opening prayer that's up on the slides, and so different people can take turns reading the opening prayer or just offering a spontaneous prayer. And then we get started with our stickers. And I just figured it's good to have something that they could take home with them that shows what they learned. And so we start off and just talk about what Sunday we're on in the year and what season we're in. And there is a sticker that lists the 4 readings that we'll be covering. We put that onto our page in a prominent place, so that kind of takes us through what comes first, second, third, fourth. So I'll just ask who would like to be a lector and start us off with the first reading. And so I never had any trouble getting volunteers, which is really wonderful. And it's not always someone who, has really, fluid reading skills either. And it doesn't bother them. They're all there to support each other. And it doesn't matter if the lector, reads very smoothly or needs a lot of help from the group. A lot of times we'll stop and start to discuss, just the verse that we were on. The way that you feel, you can't always use words, And the cool thing is, when you are praying, did you know that you don't have to use words? And so after we've read the first reading, we'll find it on the Bible bookshelf. And so we do that, we follow through, we do that for the responsorial psalm, we do that for the second reading, and we do that for the gospel reading. It gives it a nice structure. It also gives it a ritual, and rituals can be really helpful particularly for students on the autism spectrum. It really is wonderful how a community has developed, and whether someone just has a learning disability or difficulties with social skills, whether they have a physical disability, we work together and we help each other, and it's clear that they care very much about each other too. And so I always tell volunteers who want to come and help with Crossbeams, I'll say, no matter what kind of a mood you're in when you show up to help out, you're going to be in a great mood by the time you leave. And I know that I've found that that's exactly what it does for me. The people in the group are just so uplifting and supportive and non-judgmental. And I just think, having them have things to participate in our parish, and for our parishioners to learn to be welcoming and accepting and inclusive. The gifts that are there at Crossbeams, just rub off on the whole parish and make it a better place.